Valorant has tons of skins, and today we will be going over the rarest skins in the game. We will start with skins that were in past battle passes, and then move on to these super rare skins, for which people are ready to pay thousands of dollars. From the limited ones that maybe 80% of players have, to these super rare you had to be there skins. Today, we're diving into the rarest skin on Valorant. We'll start the list with a rare collection of skins, but keep in mind, this is the least rare in the list. First up, we've got the .exe collection. You've probably seen those in-game, but here's the catch, these skins are from way back in the day. We're talking Ignition Act 1 Battle Pass, the very first one in Valorant history. That's right, June 2020, when the game was fresh out of beta and half of us were still figuring out how to plant a spike. The .exe skins have this cool, Tron-like vibe with their black base and glowing white lines. They're not flashy, but they're clean, and that's what makes them special. You've got the Ghost, Judge, Vandal, and Odin in this collection. But here's the thing, you can't get them anymore. They're locked away in the vault of Valorant history. It is considered a lower tier collection since it doesn't come with any custom animations or sound effects, but the design is still sleek and appealing for tech enthusiasts. How much did it cost back then? 2,930 VP for the full bundle, making it a budget-friendly option, so not that costly, but nearly priceless right now. If you see someone rocking a .exe skin, you know they've been in the game since day one. That's some serious OG status right there. But before we move on to the next skins, please consider subscribing, as it motivates me to make more videos. Thanks. Now let's move on to something a little spicier, the Ruin collection. This bad boy dropped in October 2020 as part of the Ignition Act 3 Battle Pass. Now, this collection is where things start to get interesting. We're talking about skins for the Marshal, Shorty, Guardian, and Vandal. But the real star of the show? The Ruin Dagger. Oh boy, the Ruin Dagger. This knife is like the holy grail for many Valorant players. It's got this sick dark base with gold accents and these glittering red crystalline parts. It's royalty. It's bling. It's everything you want in a melee skin. Some people think this might actually be rarer than the Kingdom knife from the first Battle Pass, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. We'll talk about that soon enough. The thing is that this is rare because of the timing. See, Valorant had this massive launch, right? But then, according to Google Trends, the game hit its lowest point in search volume around November 2020. And guess what was in the Battle Pass at that time? Yep, our boy the Ruin Dagger. So potentially fewer people were playing, which means fewer people got to the end of that Battle Pass. Result? Possibly the rarest Battle Pass knife in the game. Though a Battle Pass collection, it stands out for its intricately detailed gold engravings and ominous black hues. The skins are simple but elegant and favored for their dark yet rich appearance. However, there's another secret behind this skin. The Ruin bundle taps into the mystical elements of Valorant's lore, potentially referencing ancient powers that have been forgotten but still linger in the world. Alright, now let's talk about that Kingdom collection. These were also part of the very first Battle Pass, right alongside the .exe collection. The Kingdom skins are like the sophisticated older sibling of the .exe family. With their sleek silver bodies and striking yellow accents, these skins scream, "I was here before it was cool." It gave us skins for the Bucky, Spectre, Phantom, and Classic. But what makes the Kingdom collection extra special is that it was the first Battle Pass to feature a knife skin. This was the first ever knife in a Battle Pass. Think about that for a second. The first ever knife in a Battle Pass. If you see someone with this knife, you're looking at a true Valorant veteran. These skins might not be the flashiest, but they're clean, they're classic, and they're a sign that the player you're looking at has been in the game since the very beginning. Which Kingdom skin is the rarest of them all? The Classic. Why? Because it was the only Kingdom skin available on the free track of the Battle Pass. That means even the players who didn't shell out for the Premium Pass had a shot at this beauty, but you had to reach tier 50 to get it. And let me tell you, back in those early days, grinding to tier 50 was no walk in the park. But did you know the lore reason behind the Kingdom bundle? These skins are directly tied to the in-game narrative about Kingdom Corp, a powerful entity involved in the conflict over the game's Radiant resources. Owning these skins ties players to the game's deeper lore. Now, let's class things up a bit with the Couture collection. This is for all you fashionistas out there. The Couture skins were also part of that first Battle Pass, giving us some stylish looks for the Stinger, Marshal, Frenzy, and Bulldog. These skins are all about that minimalist vibe. We're talking almost ivory white with some subtle detailing. It's like the Gucci of Valorant skins, understated but unmistakably luxurious. The Couture collection is a testament to the idea that sometimes less is more. In a game where we've got dragons breathing fire and sci-fi laser beams, these skins stand out by being elegantly simple, and because they're from that first battle pass, they're just as rare as the Kingdom and .exe skins. Alright, now we're getting into the really good stuff. Let's talk about the Ignite collection. This one's got a bit of a story behind it. Originally, Riot planned to release this collection exclusively for the Chinese market to celebrate the launch of the Chinese Valorant servers on July 12, 2023. Now, that might not sound like a big deal, but for Riot, this was huge. China is one of the biggest gaming markets in the world, so this was a major milestone. But the buzz on Twitter was so intense that they decided to make it available worldwide to avoid the angry gamers. Now, let's take a look at the star of this show, the Ignite Melee, also known as the Katana knife. It's got this sleek design with a red and orange base color, and if you upgrade it, you can get a violet variant. But this knife was part of a bundle that cost 4,710 Valorant points. That's about $50 in real money. And get this, you couldn't buy the knife separately. It was all or nothing. So why is this knife so rare? Well, it's a perfect storm of factors. It was only available for a limited time, it was expensive, and you had to buy the whole bundle to get it. Plus, it was released to celebrate a specific event. All of these things combined to make the Katana knife one of the rarest skins in Valorant. But we're not done yet. Let's talk about the Wayfinder shorty. Now, this isn't just any old skin. This, my friends, is the first ever prime gaming weapon skin for Valorant. That's right, we're talking about exclusivity on a whole new level. Picture this. It's January 2022. You're sitting at your computer, sipping on your favorite energy drink, when suddenly you get a notification. Hey, Valorant player, you've got Amazon Prime linked to your Twitch account? Well, here's a free skin. And just like that, you're the proud owner of one of the rarest skins in Valorant history. Missed that window? Too bad. You're out of luck. The skin itself is pretty cool. It's got this matte black background with gold and silver accents that look like the contour lines on a map. It's unique, no other gun in the game has a similar design, and because of the very specific circumstances needed to get it, it's incredibly rare. Think about it. You needed to have Amazon Prime, have it linked to Twitch, and claim the reward in that specific 2-month window. How many players do you think managed to tick all those boxes? Not many, I'll tell you that. So if you see someone with a Wayfinder shorty, you're looking at a rare breed of Valorant player. Now, let's talk about some serious heavy hitters. The Champions collections. These are the cream of the crop, the pinnacle of Valorant skin rarity. We're talking about the Champions 2021 and 2022 bundles. The Champions 2021 bundle was released in December 2021 to celebrate the first ever Valorant Champions tournament. This bundle was a big deal. It cost 6,263 Valorant points and included a Vandal skin and a Karambit knife. The Champions Vandal and Karambit are some of the most sought-after skins in the game. They've got this sleek black and gold design with the Champions logo, and they glow when you're the top fragger in the game. The skins track how many kills the player has racked up during a match, further enhancing their exclusivity. This is one of the only skin sets in the game that offers this kind of dynamic visual feedback. The knife is sleek, and its curved design made it one of the most sought-after knives. The combination of black and gold with visual effects on kills gives the knife a competitive edge. But Riot didn't stop there. In 2022, they released another Champions bundle. This time, we got a Phantom skin and a Butterfly knife. While it carries the same black and gold scheme as 2021, the Champions 2022 bundle featured more advanced effects. The Phantom skin glows brighter as the player's kill count increases, and the top fragger on the team has an aura around the gun. This knife is one of the most visually impressive due to its smooth animation and glowing accents. The unique visual effects when the player top frags make it highly sought after. Same deal, limited time, part of the proceeds going to the teams. But which one is rarer? That's the million-dollar question. Some people think the 2021 bundle might be rarer because a lot of players didn't buy it and then regretted it, leading to more purchases of the 2022 bundle. On the other hand, the Vandal is a more popular weapon than the Phantom, which might have driven more sales for the 2021 bundle. Honestly, without Riot releasing sales figures, we'll never know for sure. they might be equally rare. Sticking with the Champions vibe, we've got the VCT Lock-In collection. It was only available from February 8th to March 7th, 2023, so this was another get it now or never kind of deal. You couldn't buy the items separately either, you had to get the whole bundle. They made a promo that half of the money from sales went to the teams participating in the tournament. In real money, we're talking millions of dollars here. What's included in these sets? The Misericordia knife, which had 4 different color variants, each representing different international leagues like the Pacific, EMEA, and the Americas, with the red color symbolizing the VCT as a whole. The knife was also special because it had cool animations and even changed color when you became the top scorer in a game, making it both flashy and functional. One thing you'll definitely regret if you weren't there. And we're not done yet. We've got one more skin to talk about. The rarest of the rare, the holy grail of Valorant skins. I'm talking, of course, about the Arcane Sheriff. Now, if you're a fan of League of Legends, or just good TV in general, you've probably heard of Arcane. It was Riot's big Netflix series based on League of Legends, and it was a massive hit. To celebrate, Riot did a crossover event with Valorant, and the crown jewel of that event was the Arcane Sheriff. This is a replica of Jinx's gun from the show. We're talking a complete redesign of the Sheriff, from the model to the animations. It's got a unique look, a unique sound, and a whole lot of character. The Arcane Sheriff was released on November 5th, 2021, and it was only available for a short time. It cost 2,377 Valorant points, which isn't cheap, but compared to some of the other rare skins we've talked about, it was a bargain. But here's the thing, once it was gone for good. Riot has made it clear that this was a one-time deal, a special crossover that won't be coming back. So no crying or tantrums, it's not coming back. This skin is so rare that some players don't even believe it exists until they see it in-game. Have you seen one yourself? So there you have it, folks. The rarest skins in Valorant, from the OG Battle Pass skins to the legendary Arcane Sheriff. Whoever has them is definitely the envy of others. Let us know in the comments which one is your favorite, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video. Until next time.